With soaring tuition prices that are equal to, or if not more than what the average undocumented household earns, it is almost impossible for undocumented students to afford higher education. We therefore lose the bright, intellectual, and capable minds that could potentially become the leaders and the best. Diversity is a core principle that we pride ourselves here at the University of Michigan. But even in face of the declining enrollment among minority students, it seems that our university has lost its core value to foster a diverse campus. Even in face of outside political pressure, it is time for the University of Michigan to demonstrate its role as one of the leading public institutions by advocating for this issue and adopting tuition equality now.
Last Monday, the 11th of March, the Coalition for Tuition Equality started a letter writing campaign, which ended today. 20 of our partner organizations delivered letters of support to the Fleming administration building, addressed to President Coleman. The letters, all of which are posted online, are emblematic of the multifaceted nature of this movement. These displays of allyhood come from all walks of life. These letters not only show that activism is alive and well on our campus, but also that our members have a grasp on the issue that the administration has thus far underestimated. Today, on one of the most important days of this movement, I call upon President Coleman as a politically involved student, the daughter of immigrant parents, and a citizen committed to making Michigan a better place. Listen to the concerns of your students and pass tuition equality.
We have so much potential in the state of Michigan, and the University of Michigan is letting it go to waste. This is unacceptable. We cannot keep doing this. No kid deserves to not have their dream. If you worked hard for it, you should be able to get it. They grew up with us. They worked just as hard as we did. They should be standing up here instead of me. But they're not here. We shouldn't be fighting for tuition equality. We should be working on the DREAM Act. You know, we should be working on immigration reform, but they're not here because our university, which prides itself in being leaders and best, is not letting them do it.
Hello everyone. My name is Javier, and I am a senior in Skyline High School. I first came to the United States when I was a mere 4 years old and have been here ever since. To me, this is home. I don't remember much, if anything, of Mexico, but from what I see in the news and hear from my family, I am very thankful for my father's decision to have brought me and my brother over to this country. My father understood the importance of a good education, though he himself only received a middle school education. He wanted my brother and I to have a better opportunity and education without the strife he endured. From a very young age, my parents warned me that I wasn't like the other kids I hung out with. They explained to me that I was not able to go back to Mexico to see my family, and that there would be certain things that I would be deprived of. There was never a moment in which I wasn't aware of my status. I was never really afraid to share my story with others, and so when they asked, I would tell them the truth. I feel my peers respected that about me, and thankfully I have yet to come across someone that has not been understanding. Now that we are going on to a higher level of education, however, where more identification is needed and there's a tuition cost, I find myself falling behind. Ever since I was young, I have always looked at Michigan as the ideal university. Living in Ann Arbor, one really gets a sense of what campus is like and learns to appreciate the college atmosphere. At heart, I am very much a Wolverine, and so it kills me to know that the university that calls themselves the leaders fails to take the risk of giving undocumented students that have been Michigan residents for many years an equal opportunity.
My name is Lindsey Jolly. I am one of the most recent alumni of the University of Michigan. I was given the task of talking about the working group task force that's been put together and that's been working over the last year on the issue of tuition equality with the university administration. And I must say, you know, despite a lot of skepticism from the coalition, it should be noted for the record that that every member of this working group, including on the administration side, really did work in good faith, you know, to come to a solution or set of solutions. The report recognizes, and I think we here recognize, that tuition equality at the university, it's a piece of a larger puzzle. Regardless of what comes with this working group report, and it's certainly been a big focus of this coalition, you know, the buck doesn't stop with with tuition equality. Whether we wake up tomorrow and Mary Sue Coleman throws away the report or immediately adopts tuition equality, it's just the beginning of a larger movement, both locally and nationally. State institutions and the relationship between state institutions and its constituents, particularly the university and the people of Michigan, both undocumented and not, should be one of service and not of subordination. Thank you.
We just don't see it as an issue. We see it as the faces, the 29,000 unheard voices, the individuals who are looking to continue on with their education, but who are denied, by discriminatory policies at this university and at many other universities around. So I think the fact that each of you guys have came out here and withstood the rain, the cold, the wind says a lot, but I think we all need to make that extra step and really do something in our lives to really change, to help individuals who are undocumented and who are denied.